Greetings, YouTube. I, like everybody else on this platform, sees a lot of ads. And the ones that piss me off the most, besides the Republicans, because they're the ones actually trying to kill people in real time, are the medical con men. Because they're going to kill people in a more slow and insidious way. And I've seen one recently, and it deals with the topic that is the title of this video: toxic poop. See, I saw a very earnest-looking, kind of a hipster-looking dude, a beard, talking about the fact that in your colon, there is 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop. No, there isn't. That is complete and utter, and I use this term appropriately, bullshit. There is not 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in your system. Your digestive system is a freight train. It starts here, it ends there, and it's a continuous process. It just keeps flowing. There's nowhere in your digestive system for poop just to sit, unless you, of course, have some kind of internal intestinal burst and you have a sac slowly filling with it, which means you're probably going to die unless you get immediate medical attention, and you don't need some shyster on YouTube ads to tell you this. You're probably doomed. But if you have a colon that is intact, and most of us do, not all of us, but most of us do, then yes, it's a continuous thing. The stuff you eat today is going to be leaving 18 to 24 hours from now. Okay? Some kind of foods will take a longer process. Eat your fiber. And you should have a mixture of fibers if you can pull that off, because that'll help your digestive system work even more efficiently. There's an entire biome in there. I read the book Guts recently. Fascinating book. Very approachable to the layperson. That talked about it in great detail, and it was very interesting to learn all about how your digestive system does work in detail. And I really had a good time reading the book. And the illustrations were adorable. But here's the problem. This pernicious myth, this pernicious line of bullshit, has been around for a very long time. This is just the latest iteration of it that I've encountered. But I know that I've been hearing this kind of a thing for the past 40 years. People manufacturing problems so they can sell you a product which they say will solve that problem, except there is no problem. You don't have anywhere in your system to hold any amount of toxic poop. There is no hold in your system. It's a train. It keeps moving. You can't do anything about it. It's going to happen. Now, there are people that do have digestive problems that might prevent that. And sometimes how we actually poop physically, how we position our bodies, can improve or retard that process. But it's gonna come out of you. It's not gonna hang around inside you forever. And if you have chronic, constipation, talk to your doctor. I can remember there was one medical quack treatment that I heard about, I think it might have been 20 years ago. And in it was the same line of BS, that there's this block of toxic poo inside you. And if you don't get it out, you're going to die. And what happened is when you took this chemical they were offering, you would then pass this huge stool out of your system. And it would be incredibly large. The problem is it wasn't a stool. What this chemical did is it stripped the entire inner lining of your digestive system and then just kind of shrink wrapped all the contents of your digestive system and shoved it out all at once. So you just turned your body into the production line for a poop sausage. And you stripped the entire inner lining of your digestive system. You just sloughed off, shrunk around the fecal matter, and then just flushed its way out. Not good for you. Now, if you do it once in your life, you'd be okay. But some people may be convinced they have to do this regularly, and that's a problem. If you keep stripping the entire digestive system, lining of your digestive system out, you are eventually going to cripple your capacity to actually digest food. You're destroying the biome you have living inside you, the healthy biome, the biome without which you cannot absorb and process nutrients. And I didn't listen to the entire ad when this BS dude with the beard was talking about the latest bit of toxic poop. But I'd be shocked if it wasn't something similar to that. And it's not good for you. It isn't healthy. If you are concerned about your bowel process, your digestive process, talk to your doctor. Don't do research on the internet. You'll get yourself scared. Don't listen to charlatans. Go talk to your doctor. Talk to an expert. Now, I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to tell you do X, Y, and Z, because I don't know what your particular problem is. I'm going to tell you, go talk to your doctor, who is an expert, and they will help you deal with the issue. Could be something really simple. Maybe you need a probiotic. Maybe you just need to increase your fiber. Maybe a little bit more exercise. Go for a couple of long walks every couple of days, you know? Get the exercise you need to kind of get things rolling along. Make sure you stay hydrated. That alone will help you. It's really hard to go wrong with water, okay? It is possible to drink too much. Most people are never going to encounter that problem. So yes, don't listen to the charlatans talk about toxic poop. It doesn't exist. You don't have toxic poop in your system. You just have poop in your system. We all have poop. Everybody poops. Contrary to what anybody who might tell you. Yeah. Anyone that tells you, that rainbows and unicorns flow out of their ass is also bullshitting you. Everybody poops. We also fart. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. I'm not good at hiding it. So yeah. Don't listen to the charlatans you see on these ads because they're just out to get your money. And they really don't care how much harm they may do until they get sued and or arrested. Then they'll care about how much harm they do. But by that time, they'll have dissolved this one particular corporation and moved to another state and reformed under a new corporate name, rename their process, and keep selling it to somebody else. Because that's what they do. And they can just keep hopping from place to place to place to place to place, reforming new corporations every time they do it. Because they're con men. Because they don't care about your health. They just want money. And if they hurt you or they kill you, they don't care. So you do yourself a really big favor and don't listen to their bullshit.